In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to align, order, and group objects in PowerPoint. If you find this useful, consider subscribing and liking the video. Let's start with aligning your objects. First, select everything you'd like to work with. You can do this by clicking on your first object, and then, while holding down the Control key, continue clicking on the other objects you want to include. This way, you can select multiple items at once without losing your first selection. Once you've got everything selected, head up to the top of your screen where you'll find the Format tab. Depending on what you're working with, it might show up as Shape Format or Picture Format. Now let's dive into the alignment options. Look for the Arrange group within this tab and click on the Align button. Here you'll see several options. You can choose to align left, align center, or align middle, which will help position those objects precisely where you want them on your slide. Here's a quick pro tip. Check that the Align to Slide option is selected in that drop-down menu. This ensures that all your objects are evenly distributed across the entire slide canvas rather than just being aligned relative to one another. Next up is layering or ordering your overlapping objects. Sometimes when you stack text boxes, images, or shapes, one might get hidden behind another. No worries, it's an easy fix. Begin by selecting the object that you want to bring forward. Again, make sure it's highlighted. Within the Arrange group, you'll find two options: bring forward to pull an item up a layer, or send backward to push it behind another element. This will allow you to manage what's visible on your slide more effectively. Now let's talk about grouping and ungrouping elements. This is especially useful when you've created a custom diagram or a unique icon. You want to be able to move or resize your grouped elements together without messing up their spacing. To do this, you'll select all the elements by holding down the Control key and clicking on each one individually, just like we did earlier. After your elements are selected, return to the Format tab. In the Arrange group, click the Group button and select Group from the drop-down menu. And just like that, everything is now a single unit. If you ever need to edit just one piece later, simply select the group again, click on Group, and choose Ungroup. It's a quick and easy way to adjust those individual elements without starting from scratch. Lastly, let's talk about inserting and customizing new shapes. Navigate to the Insert tab at the top of the toolbar. Click on Shapes, and this will open up a library of different shapes, everything from rectangles to circles and arrows. Once you've selected a shape, move your mouse back to your slide workspace. Click and drag to draw your desired shape. You can always adjust the size later using its corner handles. If you want to move it around, just click and drag it to your desired location. And don't forget, once the shape is selected, hop over to the Shape Format tab to tweak its fill colors, outlines, and special effects. And there you have it. You now know how to align, order, and group objects in PowerPoint, as well as how to insert and customize shapes. Happy presenting, and I hope these tips make your PowerPoint creations even better. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and giving it a thumbs up.